And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante, back with another video, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. Really appreciate everybody that support the channel, man. Really appreciate everybody that show love to the channel. Again, I apologize for not streaming, man, to you guys, man. But I've been spending a little time with my family, my girl. And like I say, I gotta take some of that, some time out, that quality time out, man, sometime, man. But you definitely know we getting back to grinding, getting back to that work, man. We definitely getting back to that grind. So other than that, shout out to shout out to JH for that sub, man. JH Sports for that sub, man. Big shout out to you for the sub. Big shout out, somebody else sub to the channel, man. I forgot who it is. I gotta go back in my comment section to see. But big shout out to y'all. The new sub, Philly Notion, also, man. So big shout out to y'all, man. Welcome to the channel, man. We'll be glad to to talk sports with you guys, or y'all pop up in the comment section. Just let me know something, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely support y'all. Definitely love the sports community. Anybody in the sports community, like I say, that's small, or like I say, I love to show love too. So let's get right into the video. Y'all go check that last video out that I dropped down if y'all could. I gave y'all 6 teams that could make the playoffs, that didn't make the playoffs last year, that could make it. Now this time, I'm giving y'all 5 teams that made it, that could miss this year. Not saying that they will miss, but I'm saying that they could miss. What if it was you know, due to some type of roster change or something like that, or the division may be too strong for them. Or, you know, every year a team can win a division, then the next year the team can drop out and somebody else surprising come win that division. The team that you think, that you know that's gonna win the division, doesn't always happen. So it always happens always in sport, any sport, but it always surprises. But these are my top 5 teams that I think that could, I'm not saying that they will, that could miss the playoffs. So let's get right into the video, man. Number five, I got the Washington football team. Everybody know the NFC East always change. Whether it's Washington, whether it be the Cowboys, whether it be the Eagles, whether it be the Giants. That's the weakest division in football. Every year's a change. Every year's a change. So I think the Washington football team is one of those teams on this list that could miss the playoffs. Due, like I say, to their quarterback situation. I don't trust in their quarterback situation, but I damn sure trust in their damn defense. Their damn defense is legit. I want to kind of see them get Ryan Taylor Haneke the opportunity, see what he's gotten. Rumors spread that Ryan Fitzpatrick might make the starting position, but I want to really see what Taylor Haneke got, man. I don't think Taylor Haneke is kind of that bad. I thought he had a great game against Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He showed some flashes of what he could. Coach Ron Rivera deserves a lot of credit for how he coached his football team last year, and I think this defense is legit. Terry McLaurin, who slowly is going to become a stud in this league, and then you got Gibson. You got Gibson, who can catch passes out of the backfield, who also can run between the tackles as well. Like I say, Washington football team is an up and coming squad in the NFC East, man. But like I say, they could fall out because, like I say, supposing that the Cowboys can be healthy. The Eagles one trade away. They're secondary a player away from getting back to where they supposed to be, and the Giants is getting better and better. So every year is always a change. So I definitely could see the football team missing the playoffs last year due to them. They did make it, but I definitely see them sometime dropping out at some point. But I'm not saying that they will, but I'll say no. That's just my opinion. That this is a video that top 5 teams that could miss. So I got them on this list. Alright, so we're going to go to number 4. We're going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Losing Bud Dupree is going to kind of hurt a little bit. I think he got injured during the regular season, late in the regular season. You don't know how much Big Ben got left. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's clearly not a number 1. He doesn't know how to stay healthy. There's a lot of questions in that secondary as well. Watt, Pruitt, Tuitt, and all of those guys, they're pretty good pass rushers. But other than that, Cleveland is probably better than them, and Baltimore is probably better than them. And all three of those teams still making the playoff. But I definitely could see Pittsburgh kind of dropping out this year in the playoff hunt. The next team will be the Seattle Seahawks. In the NFC West, I mean, they made the playoffs last year, but like I say, I believe if San Francisco can stay healthy, they're the second best team in the division. I believe the division is very, very tough. You can definitely see the Cardinals making the playoffs and over jumping Seattle. But any way it goes, like my boy CG Sports said, man, Seattle, when you doubt them, they always figure it out. And like I say, Pete Carroll's an excellent coach. They got a great quarterback. They got great wide receivers and Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, who's just a absolute freak and a monster. Like I say, that division is tough, but I definitely can somehow see them dropping out. They need a better offensive line. Their secondary is kind of not as good as they used to be. They definitely need to shore things up on the offensive line, so that's why they're on this list. And number two, I got the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears, to me, was kind of terrible last year. They were terrible last year. They were terrible on offense. They weren't terrible on defense. Their defense kept them in a lot of games, but they were terrible on offense. And you convincing me to tell me that Andy Dalton is going to be the answer at the starting quarterback position. And after you seen what he did against what he was against Dallas and when he was with Cincinnati, was an average quarterback throughout his career. You guys really got me convinced on Andy Dalton that I think he can get the job done and get this offense back on the right track with Matt Nagy questionable play calling and everything, and they don't run the ball too much with Montgomery, who I think who's a good running back, but they don't run the ball with him too much. Allen Robinson, you don't know if he's going to be a part of the Bears because I think he's in trade rumors. So other than that, the Bears, like I say, man, they made the playoffs 8-8 through the wild card last year, and like I say, I think they definitely can miss the playoffs, especially if Aaron Rodgers comes to Green Bay, stays in Green Bay. I believe they probably will miss this year. And the number one team that I think they could miss is the Indianapolis Colts. Due to sometimes you gotta win the AFC South. Sometimes you can win through the wild card. They got through the wild card last year and lost to Buffalo. Adding Carson Wentz could be a pretty good plus, but but you really have they can still kind of miss the playoffs by not winning the division. But like I say, again, you never know. Man. Like I say, Carson Wentz is a pretty good is an okay quarterback when he's on the field. Sometimes he's trying to always make the big plays all the time. He doesn't always try to check him down. He's a big arm quarterback. T.Y. Hilton. He plays against the Texans. He shows up against the Texans. I don't know who else he shows up against. The defense, Miles Leonard, Darius Leonard, they get better and better as year goes on. And like I say, as they get stronger, the defensive line is pretty good. They got a pretty good offensive line too. Their offensive line is improved as well. But like I say, that's the number one team. Those are the top 5 teams, man. Like I say, they could miss the playoffs this year, man. So make sure y'all comment, y'all like and subscribe on this video, man. I appreciate everybody that do support the videos, do support the stream, and I appreciate everybody that kind of say I got terrible analysis, but I don't care. This is my opinion. That's y'all opinion, and don't faze me, man. But I appreciate everybody that sub, man. Shout out to the new subs. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys. Much love. I'm out. Coach Dante signing out. Peace.